it is a beautiful morning. Beautiful morning. I'm excited to get working on this truck. I'm excited to get you guys coming along with me, and I'm excited to tell you everything we're going to be doing with this. We're going to try to get it running. We're going to try to get all the body parts off of it, and we're going to see what kind of suspension we can stuff under this thing after it's been sitting for, let's see, 1998. So 1998 to 2023. Oh, man, that's 2008, 18, 6. All right, so this is a Ford 360 in the same family as the Ford 390. However, 1976, this is going to be the last year they made this 360 for these F250s. So not too much horsepower or torque on this. I believe the horsepower on this was somewhere around the 196 to 200 horsepower. And the motor's anywhere between 71 and 79. It's still stuck with that 300 to 315 foot-pounds of torque. So not too bad in here. Other than for where the battery is, that's pretty much typical where all these rust out. Not too much rust, if any, to be honest with you. Oh, we are leaking. Now, if anybody knows anything about Fords, we all know that that right there is the ignition box. And that ignition box does this right there. Takes all of its sealant that's inside of there. It gets hot. It sits too long and it just, well, it does that. So these Ford ignition boxes are notorious for that. So right off the get-go, we can tell you she's not going to start until we replace that. I got a, looks like a washer box. Yep, that's definitely a washer box. There's the motor. So washer box turned into toolbox. Probably not a good sign that we got hoses and spark plugs and that goes there. Ooh, somebody did put a new filter on this thing though. Ooh, thank you. Right. Looks like we got power steering. I'd say power brakes, but I mean, there's not even brakes. I'm sure there's brakes on the wheels, but there's nothing happening over there. Just a hole and some. Stop moving. There we go. Wires look all really good too. Like nothing looks. Well, that's probably because this has been replaced. But everything going into the truck and going around the engine bay looks pretty. Oh, new wires. They even got numbers on them. 5, 6, 7. We got 7. Well, I will tell you. Oh, that says 8. Good. That's fancy. That way we don't forget where everything goes. Pretty sure this here alternator is not going to work. Belt is definitely time to be changing. It's a bit crunchy. Oh. What I mean by crunchy is that it's not really there. Let's check on the old juices in here. Nope. Nothing happening in there. Well, whoever last filled this, at least they were paying attention to the rules and they did not overfill it. I'm not even sure they filled it. So overall, this truck is not in bad shape, guys. Has all 4 hubcaps. It does have the split rims there, so we'll be getting rid of these. This lug pattern is not even going to work for what we're going to be putting on here. So I got this truck out of Texarkana, Arkansas. So not too much snow happening down that way. and not too much salt on the roads out there either. So what you get is just this typical surface rust from the sun and the weather, but really don't get that much rot. We got all these. Oh, there's the brakes. Ha. Okay, I'm gonna say we might be a little low on fluid. I don't know that we're gonna be able to stop with the fluid being that low, so we'll top her off and see if we can get it to stop. All the doors on this thing work. Lots of cool space, lots of cool little work areas, work slots. I mean, they're just, everything's so big on this thing. It's even got the old pipe clamps for bending their conduit for electrical. So you would raise this portion up here, put the rest of the pipe in here, depending on what you were holding. This would be the other side of it holding. But you could, I would say you could bend on it, you could turn on it, you can do whatever, or maybe it's for cutting, but I just think it's cool that it's still here. Look at that. More storage. Looks like more truck parts. What's a seatbelt? Lots of wire. No, this is not wire that was left in the truck. We've been in here kind of putting up new lights and putting in lifts and trying to get our shop up and running. So that's kind of all the excess stuff for it. It is not original to the truck, okay? Not original to... That one's got a little work area also. Looks like the logo's coming off of this one, but that's okay. Let's get a quick look inside. Oh, yep. Crunchy door panels. There is no window even in this one. I'm pretty sure it broke. But I do have a replacement door and replacement glass for this. More weight reduction here. Looks like the old Fred Flintstone customizing shop. Got a hold of this one, but we'll get it right. We'll get it right if we just take that and let's see. Nope, yep, right there. If we just paper mache a bunch of leaves, look at that. That blends nice. Like, yep. But that's where those come into play. We got two floor pans, floor sections, floor patch panels, whatever you want to call them, ready to go in there and there. Ooh, I don't think I've ever. Oh, that's probably why. A little dirty. Dash pad all cracked up, but that's all right. I want to get our peepers on the old VIN code in here to see kind of what we're working with. Do want to see if it's a 76. I do want to see if it's F250, and I want to see if that's the original motor too. All right, so the VIN tag for this truck is going to be right here on the driver's side door. If you take a look here, you'll see, if I can get you in there, right there, this first number, first letter is F, meaning Ford, 25 meaning the 2500. Y is the engine code, so that means it is a 360, and the K is where it was manufactured, what plant it came out of. So K is for Kansas City. So we know it's a Kansas City truck. with a 360, and it's an F250. The only other thing I really pay attention to also is the axle. I just want to see what the axle is. It is a 2-digit code, so that tells me it is a 2-wheel drive. If there was a third number there, that would tell me it was supposed to be a 4-wheel drive car, but it's not. It's definitely 2-wheel drive. And the 23 means it is a 331 axle in the rear, so not that it's important to me for this build because we'll be replacing all that stuff, but it is nice to know your axle ratios when you go to build stuff. So if you didn't know, now you know. All right, we're gonna get this truck moved up a little bit. We're gonna try to get that utility box kind of centered on this so we can use the lift. There's not 2 or 3 of me, so we're gonna use the old lift to get this thing off. How am I gonna? There's a clutch on this thing. Yeah. Woo! Nope, don't go running off on me. Nope. That looks like it'll work. All right, let's get some tools and get this box off. We're gonna move from the back to the front because I don't have the right tools to get those. There's 4 measly bolts. I can't get in around this way. I can't get in around that way. I can't cut this way. I need a wibble wobble universal thing to get around this bracket and then hold the top bolt. And so, until I get the right tools from the right toolbox, we're gonna use, yep, we're gonna start the front. If you guys can get that out of the bolt, that'd be great. I'll hold this side up and we'll get her squared away. All right, can I pull mine now? All right. Let's try. Probably what's gonna happen is it's gonna slide and fall. Oh. Hey. Come on. Yeah. Woo. Here we go. Bumpers off, bolts are off. We should be able to get this whole front section off at one pull, but I'm not even sure it's gonna happen. So there's no way I can lift this by myself. So I'm gonna have to bring in the big guns. Grab the back of the fender, left hand, and grab somewhere in there. Just gonna want to tilt forward. Alright, I had to switch sides because that side's heavier and I can't pick it up. She's got it. Alright guys, as you can see we got the front clip off. It's really easy when all the bolts come out, and it's really easy when all those bumper bolts don't strip out either. So got the front clip off. We're going to push it forward and hopefully get that back utility bed off now. And then all we'll have is the cab. And we'll be able to get to this suspension and the back suspension. I did want to kind of see if this will run, but with no radiator in here right now, and a few other things I'm missing as far as getting it started. We're just gonna let her sit for a little bit, okay? So let's get the back off. Here we go. Come on. You know, y'all can really lend a hand or something. Just sit there. I got it. Get going. Come on. I ain't even wasted time getting the bolts off. We're just gonna get it out of there. Guys, I do not know what just came out of that gas tank. I cut the service lines for it. Oh, it's all over me. It's nasty. Yeah, I don't think that's fuel. We're going to chalk this up as a loss. Yep. I ain't cleaning that. Okay, just so we're clear, I am not liable for anything that's about to happen. In my brain, you put these arms under this thing, and it should go up. If it goes up, if it tilts, if it goes backwards, it goes forwards, we're out of here. So, you guys watch this side. Just make a hand motion or something if this starts coming off or it isn't going up straight. I'm on that side. That side. Okay, here we go. Well, that's picking up the whole back. Not really sure why that's coming up, but oh, everything's coming up. All right, so I'm not really sure where you guys went to, but we've got it. There's a big gap between the frame and that utility bed. Now, I think when you guys, right before y'all left me, we were picking the whole truck up. What I failed to take off was those right there. Their bending tool and their clamp tool, that was hooked to the bumper. Right in there somewhere. Right there. So, unbolted that. Once we got that unbolted, it came up fairly smooth. So. All right, so we're gonna have to get this motor pulled out in order to put the suspension that we'll be installing in here. We gotta get the stock suspension cut out of it. And the easiest way is to get this motor pulled out. So we're gonna get everything pulled off of here. Everything. tired, and this truck will be here tomorrow. So we'll see you guys bright and early in the morning. Thanks for sticking around. Guys, welcome back. It is a new morning. It is a beautiful day outside. It's probably 72, 73 degrees. Couldn't ask for a better day to be working in the shop. Was able to get the cherry picker out last night to get it all hooked up, ready to get this motor out. We got most of the accessories off of it. We've got the transmission disconnected. Pretty much what we have to do right now is just get it up, get it out, get it out of the way. Hopefully it comes out pretty smooth, but who knows? It's a Ford. Guys, I may have disrupted a family. I may have evicted a family of squirrels, rats, something. Whatever it was, they gone. All right, guys, we got the motor out. We've got a lot of cleaning up to do on the frame. Not too concerned with the suspension and the cross member because all that will be coming out. We've got a 2004 Crown Vic front end. This will be replacing that part. Hopefully give it a little bit better ride. So next video, like I said, we'll be taking this whole center section out, replacing it with that Crown Vic. Guys, in the final episode, we will be ripping this whole rear section out. We're going to get rid of the leaf springs. We're going to get rid of the axle. We're going to get rid of the perch mounts. We're going to get basically rid of everything on this back half. I've got a 2018 Mustang. It's the independent rear suspension that's going to be going up under here. That's going to take a lot of brain power and a lot of work, but we'll get it done and we'll bring you guys along for the fun. So like I said, this will be done in probably 3 parts. This will be the first part. Second part's going to be that Crown Vic front end. And then the final part would be getting rid of this rear and putting that 2018 Mustang independent rear in it. Guys, thanks again for sticking around. I do appreciate all the support. I do appreciate everybody watching these videos through. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Turn the notifications on as well. That's going to alert you and let you know when a new video drops on our channel. So once again, thanks. We'll see you guys next time. Guys, smash that like button. Guys, smash that dislike button.
Whatever you do, smash something.
I do want to thank today's cleanup sponsor, Ed. You can't get caught sleeping around me, so if you get caught sleeping, you may be the next sponsor. Hopefully he is subscribed. Hopefully his notifications are turned on. If you want the towel back, put something down in the comments. I'll make sure you get it back. But until then, cleanup time. Guys, you can't get caught sleeping, all right? Things just might go missing. I didn't really steal this from Ed, okay? Guys, he came one day and saved me at a local gas station down in Louisiana when I was stationed out there. I forgot to hook up a transmission cooler line. I took it for a test drive about a mile up the street, and the whole way, all the way from my house to the gas station, just a big long line of red hydraulic fluid. I didn't know what was wrong with it at the time. I called him up. I was like, man, I need a tow, I need a push, I need something, I need a hand. I don't care what it is. He showed up with a towel. I couldn't end this video without telling you guys how awesome it feels to have at least 500 subscribers. We're a little bit over 500 subscribers. We started this about a month and a half ago. I got a few videos already out there. But my public math, that we got 50 states, that means at least 10 people from each state has subscribed to this channel. So that makes me feel good. It makes me want to put more content out there. I do know of at least one in Alaska. Is Alaska a state? Alabama, Alaska, Arizona. Yep, Alaska is a state. So I do know of at least one person out from Alaska. It's Alaskan Fan Bam. As a buddy of mine, we were stationed overseas together. Hope you and your family are doing awesome out there. But anyways, I don't know if there's another 9 people out in Alaska even watching this channel or even subscribe to this channel, but I'm not really sure how close the igloos are out there. But I just wanted to let you guys know it feels great. Now the challenge is can we get to 1,000, right? If each one of you guys get one of your friends to look at the channel, have them subscribe, turn them notifications on, I think we could get to 1,000 in just under a couple weeks or even a month. So I wanted to end it and say how grateful I am, and I appreciate everybody coming back. Thanks.